I say, yo, welcome to the BBW show. You feel me? We talk battle rap, basketball, and wrestling on a daily basis. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. The topic for today is wrestling. Damn. 2022 was easily the craziest year in professional wrestling history. Honestly, probably history. You probably got to go back to 1997 to find a crazier year in professional wrestling. Like, what? The shit that happened this year, bro? Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's talk about it. The number one surprising thing of 2022 wrestling. Vince McMahon retires. Let me say that again. Vince McMahon retires. What? Nobody thought that would happen, bro. People literally was saying Vince McMahon is gonna die booking the show. He's gonna die right there at gorilla position. Everybody has said that. Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair, Undertaker, Triple H. Everybody has said that. He's gonna die there. Vince McMahon will never retire. I think he said it in the Pat McAfee interview. Like, bro, I'm never going to retire. I like what I'm doing, all of that. I like being at the shows every single week. I'm having fun. The scandals come out, whatever. Vince McMahon pays a former employee, what, $6 million in hush money? Like, what? Bro. This Vince McMahon news comes out in, like, June, you heard? He immediately steps down from the head of creative. Immediately steps down, bro. Immediately. Say what you want. Vince McMahon is the greatest wrestling promoter, wrestling booker of all time. I don't care what nobody says. Of all time. Who had Stone Cold Steve Austin? Who had The Rock? Who had John Cena? Who had Roman Reigns? Hulk Hogan? Macho Man? All of these big names. Shawn Michaels. Like, bruh. He's the greatest wrestling promoter of all time. 30 years? It's not even close. It's not even close. He took, I'm not going to say wrestling was a little thing, but he made wrestling a global empire. He created sports entertainment. Vince McMahon created a genre, a subgenre of wrestling. Like, bruh, that guy was really good, bruh. Really good. You feel me? 30 years, he just retires just like that after all the news breaks out. Biggest surprise in wrestling history. Honestly, nobody expected that. Number 2, Cody Rhodes leaves AEW. Cody Rhodes was literally a forefather of AEW. Literally a forefather. And everything, all the press conferences, all the stuff leading up to the debut of AEW Dynamite, Cody Rhodes was the face. He was the face in all of that. You feel me? He leaves AEW earlier this year to go to WWE. Wow. I remember when that was going on, everybody was saying, nah, this is an angle. Cody Rhodes' contract is an angle. He's going to be back, Then he shows up at WrestleMania. Massive pop. Massive ovation. What? Come off as a bigger star. In that WrestleMania moment, he came off as a bigger star than he ever did in AEW. That was a surprise. Nobody expected that, bro. Nobody expected that. Number 3, CM Punk Elite Brawlout. CM Punk does the media scrum after All Out this year. Goes crazy. Toxic Phil is back. He's just burying everybody. Hangman buried. Young Bucks buried. Omega buried. Bury. Everybody, he was just getting shots off. You feel me? After the media scrum, nobody knows what happens. But some people say the Elite broke into CM Punk's locker room and they had a brawl out. Gangsta. Multiple suspensions happened. CM Punk suspended. The Elite got suspended. Chris Daniels got suspended. Pat Buck got suspended. Ace Steel got suspended. Nakazawa, Cutler. Like, what? The biggest star in AEW and the executive vice presidents got into a fist fight. Think of that. Think about if the manager of McDonald's and the executive vice president of McDonald's get into a fist fight on the job. Never heard of before. Never heard of before, you feel me? Crazy. Still don't know what CM Punk whereabouts. Don't know if he's going to get bought out or nothing. Don't know if he's going to come back to AEW. That was easily the craziest thing. That might have been bigger than the Shawn Michaels Bret Hart fight or hair pulling match. That was way bigger than that, you feel me? Not to mention Andrade and Sammy Guevara. Not to mention Eddie Kingston and Sammy Guevara. Like, bro, AEW backstage is where all the fights really happen. That's where all the legit shoot fights happen. Fuck what happened in the ring. Backstage is where it's really toxic at. That's crazy, bro. Let's talk about this. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Your man's retired WrestleMania 2004. What? WrestleMania 19. Never wrestled again. Comes back 18 years later in the main event of Night 1 against Kevin Owens. What? Stone Cold Steve Austin had his first match back in 18 years at WrestleMania. I still can't believe it happened, bro. That seems so fake to me. Like, Stone Cold was gone for 18 years. Why you didn't come back at 10 years? Why you didn't come back at 20 years? Like, why this year? I still don't get it. Obviously, it was in Texas, whatever. But that was like, what? What? Stone Cold? Oh, my God. Then he comes back on night 2, stuns Austin Theory, has the worst Stone Cold stunner ever against Vince McMahon. You feel me? But that was a good moment. Vince McMahon never took a good Stone Cold stunner. So that was a classic moment. But Stone Cold Steve Austin, first match in 18 years, happened in 2022. What? Bruh. Another shocking thing. Tony Khan buys Ring of Honor. You feel me? Now, Ring of Honor has no contracts. There was no talent. He just bought the library and a bunch of belts. There was nothing. That's all it was. And we don't know what he's doing with the library. There's been nothing put up on YouTube. No media service. No nothing. It's just, he got it. He has it. That's it. And now he's doing these Ring of Honor pay-per-views every 4 months that nobody cares about. Ring of Honor being on AEW is definitely hurting AEW television. It is. It's hurting it a lot. A lot. You feel me? A lot. I don't know why he's doing it. I don't know what's the end goal. But this was a surprise. Ring of Honor has been around since what? 2002? 2002. Right when WCW died. Right when TNA started up. A few months later, I think Ring of Honor started. 20 years. And a lot has come from Ring of Honor, bro. A lot of top stars got their first break in Ring of Honor. CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, Adam Cole, Samoa Joe, AJ Styles. You feel me? The Young Bucks. A lot of people, bro. A lot of people. And Tony Khan bought it earlier this year. That was a surprise. At first, I was happy that he bought it instead of WWE. But it's been like almost a year, almost like 8 months. We still don't know what he's doing with the library. We still don't know nothing about a TV deal. It's just in his back pocket. It's honestly meaningless now. Ring of Honor's probably never meant less than it does now ever in its history. It means nothing now. Another surprise this year. The Logan Paul phenomenon. Logan Paul. He had 3 matches this year. All of them got great reviews. He had the tag team match with The Miz against the Mysterios at WrestleMania. He had the one-on-one match with The Miz against The Miz at SummerSlam. Then he had a one-on-one match against Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel. 3 matches this year, bruh. Like, he can be Rookie of the Year for wrestling, bro. Logan Paul is really fucking good. Really fucking good. Like, his in-ring stuff is really fucking good, bruh. His character is really fucking good. I like him better as a heel, but he's very comfortable on the mic. He's very comfortable in front of a live crowd. He gets it. He gets it, bro. He gets it. I don't think he's going to be a future world champion because he's always going to be part-time. It makes no sense for him to be full-time. It makes no sense for the company, and it makes no sense for him. Why would I be full-time? Then people are going to get tired of me, and I'm not going to be special anymore. So I definitely think, I don't know if he's going to be a future world champion, but they have a star. They have a diamond in the rough. They have a hand in a bush with Logan Paul, gangster. That's a marquee star whenever they want. So that's something. Another surprise. The first ever New Japan AEW co-promotion show. Everybody's been wanting this show since AEW started. 2022, June, we finally got it. Forbidden Door. I don't know if it's going to be an annual thing, but I hope it is. I'm not going to lie. I hope it's an annual thing. I like the Forbidden Door pay-per-view way better than random New Japan talent showing up on Dynamite. You feel me? I liked it way better as a pay-per-view. That was good. That was good. And we got some very good matches out of it. Ospreay versus Cassidy. Claudio versus Zack Sabre Jr. The triple threat, the fatal four-way match. We had some good matches out of it. Another surprise this year. Jon Moxley went to rehab. A lot of people forget about that, but that was this year. Well, he came out of rehab this year. Gangster. The top star in AEW was gone for 3 months for rehab, you feel me? Came back, and I will argue is still a big star. Jon Moxley right now is still the biggest star in AEW. That's crazy to think about, bro. After all of that, the rehab and all of that, still the biggest star. Still probably gets the best reactions. Still probably most loved by the fans out of everybody on that show. Good for Moxley. And now he's working with his wife again. Really good for Moxley. So now it's like, yeah, bro, you're good. You're good. He's living a very good life. Very good life. He working with his wife again every week. He's back living in Cincinnati. It's like, bro, you doing your thing. You feel me? You're doing your thing. Shout out to Jon Moxley. Number 9. For the 10 most shocking things in 2022. William Regal signs and leaves AEW in the same year. What? He signs and leaves in the same year. He wasn't fired. He left in the same year. He signed about February or March. This is like December. And the people are already saying, yeah, he's going back to WWE. Contract is finalized. What? What? Tony Khan signed this nigga for 7 months? What was this, a per appearance deal? Like, what? How do you sign William Regal for 6 months? That is so stupid. So stupid, bro. That is the dumbest thing of this year. Gangster. Tony Khan, even if he didn't sign him, if he signed him for 3 years with an opt-out, why would you give William Regal an opt-out clause? That's stupid. What was the point of signing him if you're going to let him go back to WWE anyway? Stupid. Stupid, bro. Stupid. Nobody expected that. Nobody expected him to get fired from WWE in the first place. Then he shows up on AEW. Then 6 months later, he leaves AEW just to go back to WWE. Like, bro, that was wild. That was definitely wild. And finally, last and least, Triple H takes over full creative at WWE. This was a surpriser. The Stephen A. interview with Triple H came out earlier this year, where Triple H literally said, I felt like I was about to die. I felt like that was it for me. I felt like I was on my deathbed earlier this year. Gangster. They took NXT away from him. All of that. He said, I thought that was it for me. I'm retiring from wrestling. I have a heart monitor in my chest. I'm done. I'm done. Few months later, Triple H is back running the shop. He's the head of creative, head of content, whatever, COO, whatever. Like, bro, that fast. That is the quickest comeback I've ever seen. The quickest and the greatest comeback ever. Everybody was writing Triple H off. Oh, he failed with NXT, da-da-da. NXT was a failure, da-da-da, da-da-da. Now he's taking over Raw, taking over SmackDown, taking over WWE full-time. All of it. They're doing record-breaking numbers. Every pay-per-view is selling out instantly. Literally, instant sellout. Every pay-per-view. WrestleMania, sold out. No matches announced, sold out. Royal Rumble, sold out. Nothing announced. Like, bruh, he brought back Survivor Series War Games. Like, bruh, the craziest year in pro wrestling, bruh. The craziest year. Nobody thought Triple H would be the head of creative January 2022. Nobody thought that. Now he's running the whole shit. Running the whole shop. Like, that's crazy, bro. This is easily been the craziest year in pro wrestling. Easily. Look at the 10 things that happened. Vince McMahon steps down. Triple H gets hired. William Regal signs, then leaves. What? Cody Rhodes leaves. CM Punk gets suspended. I didn't even say CM Punk get injured twice. You feel me? I didn't even say that. CM Punk and the Elite get suspended. The biggest stars in the company all get suspended for having a backstage fight. What? Like, yo. Craziest year in wrestling, easily. Let me know what you think in this comment section. Let me know if you feel like I missed something. Follow me on Instagram at HRW_podcast. Follow me on Twitter at hoops_wrestling. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back with more.